How far will Lane Hutson go? Like, honestly, to me, this is it, because the playoff push is so unexpected. It will remain like an unrealistic expectation for me until the end. If they get there, cool. If they don't, good experience. You know, like it's just cool to follow. But Lane Hutson is a Calder nominee right now. Unless he gets injured now and never plays again for the rest of the year, I don't see how he's not a Calder nominee. And at this point, I am willing to say something I have not been willing to say so far this year. He has taken over Macklin Celebrini as my personal favorite. What he's been doing at the Montreal back end is absolutely nuts. Running the first power play for a team going at it for a playoff spot. The man could reach 60, 65 points. And you know what? With the actual pace that he has, even 70 isn't out of the question. The pass he served to Kirby Dach in that game against the Utah Hockey Club. So that was the first of 2 Kirby Dach goals. If you haven't seen it, go see it. He gets into the offensive zone, breaks at his spot at the blue line, has 3 players completely mesmerized looking at him. It completely opens the lane for Kirby Dach on the other side, dishes him the apple, and then Logan Cooley going on an absolute clinic of how not to play in the defensive zone. Editorial comment here. That was absolutely... A player does that on my beer league team, I'm mad at him, just saying. But it led to a goal. To me, that was the Lane Hutson experience. Already, 40 few games in his career, mesmerizing and getting the respect like this on the play from opposing players. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, top points getter in the rookies right now. 4 points ahead of Macklin Celebrini and Matvei Michkov. And not only that, he's top 5 in defenseman points also this year. He's also in, if you're looking at the amount of points Cal McCarr did in his first 40-something games, and players like him, like Erik Karlsson, he is in the same pace. He is playing to the level of a Cale Makar rookie season. We all seen what happened then. Lane Hutson, and that's not even a hyperbole. Lane Hutson could be a Norris Trophy nominee this year. Calder for sure. But depending on the pace he keeps on getting and how many points and how he's playing this year, he could be top 5 defenseman this year in his rookie year, playing for a team that at the beginning of the year did not have a defensive strong mentality. It's getting better. Defensively, they're getting better. They're also getting more offensive firepower, which helps them defensively also. But for Lane Hutson, the one thing that I'm going to say that I think is fascinating is we all know he's not the biggest right now. He's pretty thin, and he's going to grow into his body over the next few years. But teammates have said that he's almost unhittable. The other team's trying to hit him, but he's so mobile, and has such a great skating ability that he just gets out of the hits. He just doesn't get hit. He doesn't get put out of position, and we've seen so far what he can do.
And let's be real, from a purely defensive perspective, Lane Hutson is Chris Pronger, whatever, Shea Weber, name whoever you want, that is an extremely amazing defensive defenseman. But if you haven't been following Montreal this year, the narrative around how he needs to outscore his defensive woes is greatly exaggerated. To me, this is the biggest surprise. I mean, let's be real. The offensive output, even from the most optimistic perspective, is surprising. But the defensive one is really, really amazing. To me, he already can hold his own in his defensive end. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. Is he better served with a great defensive defenseman on his right? Absolutely. But he's making great plays. Extremely smart. He has a good stick. So that is absolutely impressive on his part. Cue in right here a little comment on him being ranked solo on Corey Bronzman list of a U23 player.
Well, yeah, it does. It doesn't matter anymore. We're seeing on the ice, and that's what counts.
Yeah, exactly.